there's this issue that, like, I didn't support Wode Maya for. What I say, I have never agreed with Wode Maya marrying outside Ghana. I'm not being racist, but it's a fact. Like, I've never supported the idea of a Ghanaian YouTuber Wode Maya marrying an outsider, a lady who is not from Ghana. You know what I say? Like, I am the name maybe like say Kwame Nkrumah. If you take somebody like Kwame Nkrumah, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the first president of the republic, now the story ni be say the way I worry Fatia from Egypt. Now the way Nyama Koya all the time I had this perception say, why did Wode Maya choose a Kenyan lady? Until I watched this video. I just say like Otu Kwankra skill be Jan Ofino. Nana I ×2.
We moved to a new house, and when we moved to the new house, I was away. I was not in the country, right? All I need to do is like, hey, babes, take this amount of money. But I know when I came back, the money that I gave her and the things that are in the house are more than the money I gave her. I would say like ×2. So I don't need to just be like, okay, how did you get this? I know that the investment that I did is paying off, and that's how she was able to fill up the gap when I was not around. So I believe that it's about time for us to empower women than to always let them be dependent on us. That without us, then they go and see another person who has more money, and then they have more money than you.
I get it.
And they take advantage of you. But at the end of the day, if you meet women that makes their own money, come on, they don't even respect the men. Do you understand? So I always tell people, you know what? Empower them. Show them the way. Teach them something. Encourage them to invest in themselves. And at the end of the day, it's all about the fake life.
Ghanaian women, because on Obesa boy chili cracker at the atoho. And easy. Some of them interview no.
Rooms, what you have skipped, you haven't told them, is he played a very critical role in who I am today. He showed me how to create content. I was posting, I think, once a week, and I was saying, I'm not making any money. And he told me, how many times do you post? I said, once. He said, people go to work every day. Is this your work? I said, yes. And you go to work once a week? I said, yes.
I like that.
And you're complaining about the money you make? He told me, if this is your job, you need to take it seriously. You need to post every day.
Wow.
And then I started posting every day, and he showed me how to put ads in the videos. And then he taught me how to believe in myself. I used to put everyone in my tags. He was going through and said, who is this? Why are you putting this? I'm like, So he showed me so much. And that month I made the most I had ever made on YouTube. I never even thought I'd make that money on YouTube. And yeah, thanks to him, and I'm so grateful for that. But
yeah, show some love, show some love, show some love, man.
Yeah, so I think I really believe he was God sent. But as I was learning and growing, he was falling for me.
Wow. You were doing the learning and growing, and you were doing the falling in love. So,
I ran a applause, man.
Please. At what point did you tell?
I love that.
You love that, eh?
I love that.
I love that too. At what point did you realize, Charlie, this my investment is showing complete potential? She's growing. She's making money.
Yeah. To be honest with you, what really got my attention was the fact that she was able to do a lot in a short time. You know, you tend to teach people what to do, but at the end of the day, they don't show any attitude that shows that they're really absorbing what you're teaching them. So, I mean, we spent just a few days together, and I saw
the improvement.
The improvement, the hard work that she was putting in. And trust me, as a Ghanaian, I don't like to spend money. I don't want to spend my money on a woman. You understand? So if I've made an investment in terms of just talking, and then she's been able to convert the talking into money,
cash,
then you're not going anywhere else. You know, so it's more like you now have to keep the money within the family.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Instead of you going to, I mean, there's a guy who's not working so hard. And
Yeah, they're going to enjoy the money.
Please let the money stay in here.
We're going to keep the money in the family.
I was more like, I don't want to return back to the continent. I don't want to be in Africa. So, I mean, if I make it official, which means that somebody out here is waiting for you, right? And I didn't want to just play that role of being in China and my girlfriend is in Africa. No. But then when I decided, when I told her to meet me in Singapore, and I was like, okay, she came in by herself, her own money. Why not? Which means the investment have paid off.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's about time. You know, you don't have to spend so much when you're in a relationship. You know, because I find it so fascinating to see men acting like that, even though you are just a boyfriend. Like, even coming to see you, Uber, you have to pay for. So why not empower your girlfriend in a way that when you empower her, you don't need to be paying all those petty monies. So, I mean, it's been an amazing relationship. I mean, we got married with just $1,000.
Wow.
It's just us investing in ourselves than to invest in things that...
So there was no like major weddings or ceremonies,
no,
nothing like that.
No, we did what we have to do because marriage is between families. It's not between people that we don't even know come and eat your food and go home. What I have invested a lot in terms of us. Like, we invest in things that really matters. We can walk in town and say that this belongs to us, that belongs to us, both countries, right? But wedding, all I can say is that I did the biggest wedding in Ghana, and I did that bring me any money? No. So I don't encourage young people investing in things that, because I always tell people wedding is not an investment. Marriage is an investment, but wedding, it's not.
Wow.
It's just
Put your hands together, man.
Yeah.
Put your hands together. That's cool.
Yeah. So I mean,
the investment is the marriage, not the wedding.
Not the wedding. So she really understands me. I understand her. We know where to put the money. So I'm like, that's my wife, you know.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen. You know,
Yeah.
I even tricked her when we were about to get married. And I was telling her, I don't want us to spend so much money on the wedding. So I spoke to the dad, and the dad is like, I'm not selling my daughter. You know, the father never even asked me how much money I have to pay for the dowry. Wow. No. He asked me, hey, if she loves you, you love her, just give me something that you think it's okay for you. That's it.
Wow.
The rest,
so they didn't give you any list of items?
No. I made it in life, you know. Like, I feel like... most people, because I think the father even sees me and he's so proud of me. The father is actually in Ghana. You know,
oh, he's in Ghana now?
Yeah, he's here. You know, I went and picked him myself and brought him. It's part of the dowry. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I was the man.
No,
now you're the man.
You stole. No. I mean, you stole the man. I mean, how many people can do what you do and still stay in the game till today? No, if you call us even in midnight time, we'll show up.
I'll be calling you at midnight tonight. Let me rewind a bit.
Yeah.
Now we've seen the lovey-dovey and everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. But there was something you had said earlier about how your investment in Trudy was part of making sure that she'll be groomed as an independent person, and how now she doesn't rely on you for anything.
Yeah.
Is that a policy you believe in, that, you know, women generally should get to the point where they don't depend on any man for any support? What is your policy?
I'm not saying women should be independent totally, but I'm just saying that as a man, if you always allow your woman to be dependent on you all the time, then why are you the man? Because at the end of the day, you should be able to empower your woman. You see, you can ask 10 women, like, what do you bring on the table? And they will tell you sex. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
What do you bring on the table? Like,